Well, I think we're going to take the play, try to get aggressive here, and start with one land, and probably lose the game. This is acceptable, but scary. We're going to have a 2-2 trying to run defense if it's an aggressive deck coming at us. Hopefully they're slow, but I've yet to see a slow deck in this format, so let's see what happens. I don't know why I have my upkeep checked. Alright. So in a perfect world, I'd rip, what, Voyaging Satyr. Can get a turn 2 Nylea on the table, and find a way to back it up with some green and get it active. But I'll probably just draw nothing too sexy. Facing off against black. Hopefully they don't have too many. What's that guy? Black green. Alright. Try beating in. I'm really hoping he doesn't block so I can get some use out of that Titan Strength, but I'm not going to waste the bonus by not trying to go for it. Alright, he's taking the trade. Probably smart, but that means he's not looking to stick anything on his 2-2 there. Stuck on 2 lands, so that's really darn good. And we have a time to feed with no creature to use it with. And hopefully that'll change. Time to start ripping some green stuff. Oh, so glad I mulled. Because he did not, and is stuck on 2 lands. I wonder if he kept 2 lands on the draw. Or if he only kept 1, because he probably kept 2 and he's just getting kind of screwed. But we're doing absolutely nothing. Ah, God. I guess I should have kept the Minotaur back, but I didn't know he wasn't going to play anything else, and that I was going to rip nothing but land. That's a good card for him to find. Scry his way into some lands. Put a card on top, put a card on top. So I probably had 2 lands on top. And he's still got a discard, so... God, if we just find any sort of creature, that would make me very happy. We're definitely up on lands. Nope. You know, like I really want like a monstrosity guy. I'm only running 16 creatures. I guess we do have 18 lands, but kind of running 18 lands for a reason. We have a lot of monstrosity. We want to activate this guy. Not so worried about that. Courser's fine. Courser, and we have Nylea up for it, so that's kind of interesting. That being said, he's got a full grip of cards, so I'm really putting a lot of stock in Nylea getting us there. Hopefully Titan Strength will be able to pitch at some point. Scry our way into some big creature. Let's see if he's just reading the table wrong. Should block prior to this? Well, what's probably going to happen is he has Boon of Erebos or something stupid. So just based on the fact that he beat. I kind of, I don't know. I almost don't want to block. I'll take the 3. I'm not willing to risk it, but yeah, especially now while I'm doing this. I wonder if I should just Titan Strength to try and make sure I find a creature, but yeah, I kind of like that plan. Savage Surge from him? That's fine. Wow, we were actually going to rip another land. I'm not sure why a Savage Surge. Sure. And here's to helping that I stop drawing land. That's 9 lands, so that means there's 9 left in 26 cards, because one's on the bottom. So, I should see some action. No, that's not good. Action. That's good action, especially because it brings up our devotion count. That brings us pretty close to putting Nylea online. I would have maybe preferred a big monstrosity creature, but he's still got 6 cards in hand. We could be looking at some kill spells. Flying Lifelink. Not too sure about that card. That is, I'm not so sure about whether I'm supposed to try and kill it now before he throws something on it, or just get ready to time to feed it with a... I'm going to have a 5/5. That being said, it does have lifelink, so if he puts anything on it, it's kind of a problem. I kind of like the idea that I'm saving this time to feed until it gets me some real work done. I'm going to ship it. We'll see if it's incorrect. We can still double activate Nylea, which is pretty cool. We're definitely not in a terrible position. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. One more green, and we have Devotion online. Alright. So I'm expecting him to maybe hook this guy up. No. That could be good. That means it's time to feed. Could be taking out something a little more important. 2-point drain life every turn is not really going to dominate the board. When I have 6, potentially 8 coming, or 10 coming back at him. Now, if this is Gray Merchant, I am maybe upset that I didn't go for it. But not really? I don't know. How do I feel about a Gray Merchant here? Oh, no. Well, it was a time to feed. He can't get too much use out of time to feed, though. He could take something out of my graveyard if he wants, but think time to feed is the card he wants. Well, hopefully I rip something green and I can just beat with this guy. Nope, just more land. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I still have double pump on board. Let's go for it. Because is he going to be able to play anything that's big enough to time to feed one of my guys? I don't think so. That's 10 damage in the hole. He would have to have that death touch guy, plus the time to feed. But if he had that, leaving pump up would not have mattered anyway. Okay, time to see if we win the game. I'm not sure what he's doing with 5. Oh, shit. That's a good card. I wonder if he has some crazy instant to screw up my life. That card is a bomb. It's all... God, can we draw more land? Let's beat and see what happens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One on bottom is 11. That means 6 cards left in 22, and we can't draw any sauce. We've drawn 4, 5, 6, 7 action cards and 11 land. That's really annoying. Alright. I'm hoping that something good happens here. Oh yeah, creatures have flash now. Or his creatures do. My guys have trample, although his guy has lifelink, so... Not entirely sure what his plan is. I'm hoping this isn't like a Savage Surge. So let's see, if I put 7 on him and he doesn't have a trick, the game ends. Because he's only gaining 2 life here. Let's force him to have a trick. What is the black-green trick? Savage Surge. Got it. Alright, he's at 2, and the thing I was scared of is dead. So, not the worst situation. It does mean Nylea is not going to come on board anytime soon. Maybe could have been less greedy and just stacked up on his guys. How big would my guy have been? A 7/7 versus 4, 5, 6. That wouldn't have mattered too much. Now this game's getting away from me. Well, I don't know. He gets in for 6, and then I still have 7 trample coming in, so he has to block. He doesn't have the mana for the time to feed. Well, maybe we're okay. God, can you imagine if we'd cast the time to feed? How much better our lives would be right now. But yeah, he's forcing a double block here. I have a 7/7. 7/7 over that. If he beats it now, he's at 6. He can't. He would have to have another trick. Alright. If he beats, he has a trick. If he doesn't... Okay, so he's getting in for a little bit of damage. But that means he's keeping this guy back to block, so I get to eat it. I think I get to eat it and cast this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's sexy. Give me some food. And give me some food. How much does it cost a monstrosity, this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I play this and I draw another land, I can both monstrosity and pump. So I think emptying my hand is not a terrible plan. Phalanx is probably decent for him. So I'm now in a position where there's no dead cards in my deck, because I wouldn't mind drawing a land here. As weird as that is. And the next card is Rage. That would have been nice. That was a long one. So Destructive Revelry, would you have done anything really? He had the +2/+2 enchantment, the Feral Invocation, so it would help out there. Other than that, though, I didn't really see enough use for it. I think I just want both Shredding Winds. Whoop, whoop. These are instants, right? I think that'll actually do a lot of good. What other cards were giving me trouble? He has 2 Returned Phalanx. He has Prophet of Kufix, or whatever the heck. I don't really have ways to kill that. Yeah, this seems fine. I wonder if 18 lands is too much. I mean, I do have Satyr and Acolyte, so I'm wondering what other card I would want to bring in. He's not red. He's green, blue, black. Land Destruction would actually be kind of cool. I could put 1 Revelry in on top. But let's just not get land flooded. How's that?